Creating with a Pixlr editor. The first thing you'll do is go to the create a new image. You see us do this on the previous image yesterday. So when we open this up, you want to make sure you go to transparent. That's the number one thing to do. When we go there, a couple of different clues to help you. This is called your canvas. So your canvas will help you with everything we do. I want to add an image, and if you look over here, we've got layers. Right now there's only one layer, and this is the bottom layer. So it's kind of like a sandwich. This would be the bottom piece on the sandwich. So I want to add a layer here. I want to go layer, open image as a layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an image, and I've got all kinds already saved over here. And just to kind of make it easy, I'm going to go find me one that I think you'll be interested in. I want to find one of the JPEG. Let's choose this one. And I'll open it up and it'll pop up, and you'll notice that the white box is still in that general area that's inside the canvas. So what I want to do next, I want to take my eraser and I can go and start erasing, and as you see, that's what we're wanting to get accomplished. So we're trying to get rid of that. The problem is when you get over here and get kind of close to it. So let's go back and look at the layers now. You got layer 0 and layer 1. To make things easier so that I know when I get really close, I'm going to go and add a rectangle to do this. I like adding a different colored rectangle, so I find the shape tool that's over here, and if I add that, I want to make sure I go to the 0 layer to add it. I want to add this rectangle, and I'm going to add it behind it, and you can see everywhere you've made it, I've already made eraser marks. So that black I don't really like, so I'm still on the layer 0. I want to go over here to the paint bucket and choose a different color. So I'm going to choose the set main color. I usually like to use purple. I think purple's an easy color to do. And it didn't turn it purple, so I'm going to have to go to the paint bucket and turn that all purple. And that made it all purple. So now I'm going to go back to my move tool. I'm going to go back to layer 1. When I'm on layer 1, I'm going to go back to my eraser tool, and I can start erasing. Now, the kicker to all this is it's pretty hard to tell. You can tell where I've erased so far because I'm getting rid of it. Notice if I go up top, it won't go into the checkerboard because I only hid the purple box close to my image. So how do you get really close? There's a couple of things that will help you. The first one, down here, you're going to take that where the percentage, you want to change that. I'm going to blow it up to 200%. So it made it really super big, and I want to take it and go with it and get really close. And I can get close, but the problem is when you get too close here, it's kind of hard to get around there. So though I change the size of the screen that's there, well, next thing I want to do is go up here to where it says brush, change the size of the brush, and I'm going to go to just a 9, and it's going to make my brush really small, and you'll notice that it will allow me to get in really close. And now I can get really close to things, and when I'm ultimately finished with this project, I should be able to get and go see everything that I've done on a larger scale. So you can see what I've done so far. Again, I'm going to get in here a little close. If you mess up, it's okay. You can hit Control Z or Command Z and it'll take that back off. The best part to do is as you're doing this, hit your mouse several times as you're doing it. It'll make it a lot easier. So the next part of this, just to kind of see how you're doing, and you can see all these different things, is to go back to your percentage, go back to that regular 50% that we were at a while ago. You can see what I've done already. You can see where I'm at. In the end, I can go back to my layer 0, and I can click on the move tool, click that, and I can get rid of my purple box. You can still see the white that is down here. It's really hard to tell what you're erasing in that part. When you're doing this part, you can't really tell it. So that's why we add that square. And the square allows us to see what we want. And then again, the brush allows us to get us the size that we want. And so we can go and we can take that brush and go back to there and make sure we're on the right layer. And by doing that, you can see everything that you want out of that. Okay?